we've got David Leety spotted. David! How's it going, man? Seb from Weightlifting House. How you doing?
My hands are
Yeah, no worries.
How are you?
Not too bad.
Good to see you. Face behind that.
Yeah, man, it's nice I'm finally here. Yeah, getting some lifting in. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you about to train now?
Yeah, we're just about to start.
Awesome. When do you get in?
What day is it today?
Tuesday.
Sunday night.
Sunday night, okay.
Midnight.
Is this first like heavy day you've got so far? Or?
Yeah, this is my first one.
Nice.
We trained yesterday. It's fucking crap.
Yeah.
Some shit like.
Awesome.
Just felt like my body was gonna fall apart.
Oh yeah. I'll watch you do some lifting. Alright, just heading over to David Leety. Heading some heavy clean and jerks here. What's that? 95? Yeah. 195 clean and jerk there. Strongest man in Australasia. He's clean and jerk 235, I want to say. 230, something like that. But he's poised for 240, which will be absolutely sensational. Alright guys, we've got 210 kilos on the bar there. Sorry, 200 kilos. Wow. Alright, so I figured I would start talking over the top of this video. I know that in the video I'm actually talking as well, so I'm going to try and sync this so I'm not covering myself up too much. But this is Don Opelega. He's a Samoan 96 kilo lifter. At Worlds, I think he only ended up going 155-200, which is still big numbers, but I mean, you know, he just hit this 200 there and it didn't look too bad. This is 205 kilos, and to be fair, it did look quite heavy, but I think, in fact, no, I'm certain he was just 20 years old when he did this. He turned 21 maybe a month ago or something like that, so pretty crazy. Then we've got, Danny Ismailov over in the corner. That was 130 kilos, it looks like. Loading up 140. I can hear myself talking. I probably got something insightful to say. We'll see. Got 120 kilos on the bar. So it definitely doesn't look like 120 like I just said it did. It looks more like, let's see what's on the side, 140. Beautiful. I mean, Danier took the bronze medal at the Olympics. Took the gold medal in the snatch with 163 kilos, one of the most sensational saves you've ever seen. Saves you will ever see in competition. And here he goes again. We've got 150 on the bar now. Sad thing about Danny Ismailov is he missed a total in one of the qualifying periods, I believe. Let's hope that this bar camera gets in focus. There we go. Beautiful. It's just unbelievably fast, but because of that, I think he's almost certainly unlikely to end up going to the Olympics. There's Gregor from ATG just to my left filming this lift. We've got 150 again. I'm fairly sure he absolutely smokes this one too. The speed of that is sensational. Alright, so here's Team GB. Gareth Evans, you know, one of the great British weightlifters we've ever had, getting on some pulls. He had a bad wrist, and I think I actually talked to him after this, so I'm gonna have to shut up in a second and let the conversation go. But phenomenal lifter, just nursing a bit of a wrist injury. That's how you do high pulls. Hey. That's how you do it.
Oh, I can't fucking snatch or anything, so...
Wrist still hurting?
I'm having surgery to get back. So, like, life is pulls and squats.
Yeah.
That is it, so...
Oh, look at the tape. Didn't even plan that.
I like how we walked over here to save this phone, man.
That was quite nice, actually. The fact that was still thrown in there. Obviously, tape, weightliftinghouse.com, you can get that. Okay, we've got Kwon Sung Chun with 175. She recently back squatted 200 kilos, which is, you know, is obviously ridiculous, but for a 59 kilo lifter to move 175 like that is terrifying to all other 59 kilo lifters, and I guess that's why she clean and jerked 140 3 days after this for a new world record, up 3 kilos from her previous world record, and then her best ever clean and jerk is 142 from the previous 58 kilo weight class, so still a couple kilos below that, but she's ready for sure. 270 there. 275, sorry. Just absurdly strong in the legs. I guess the guys from Chinese Taipei just are very strong for some reason.
I think I'm just going to go get a little bit closer, try and film his whole workout for this. Snatch 150 for a couple of singles, so we'll see if he works up to something similarly heavy. Maybe a 180, which would be huge in the 67 kilo class. Remember the world record was only 185 right now.
And guys, just bear in mind, this was day one of me filming at the World Championships. So not only was I tremendously jet lagged, but I'd basically never filmed any high level weightlifting. So that's 180 there. Gosh. Unless it's a men's bar, which it might be, I couldn't quite tell. But so my filming quality wasn't great. It was a steep learning curve, and I think I just about got the hang of it. Gosh, that recovery was amazing. But that's why maybe the camera work, as you can see, is just a little bit shaky. I didn't even know which way to turn the lens to zoom in and out. So there's a lot of errors in this video. But what is that? 325? I forgot that even happened at the World Championships. That's a big lift. 325 double. There's hook grip. Not Nat from Hook Grip, but one of the guys that films for him.
Alright guys, it's 150 kilos for Daniel. Let's see what he gets with this. Well, he doesn't tuck into this time.
Yeah, he was definitely in pretty good shape heading into this World Championships. Just a shame that things didn't go quite right for him during this 18-month qualifying period. Well, it's really going to be a... Gosh, what is it? 30-month qualifying period now with this extra year that's being thrown on top.
Set 163. I think he clean and jerked 187. If I remember correctly. But even so, it's a big lift for anyone who weighs under 70 kilos.
I saw Danny again at the Qatar Cup 2019, and I think he actually hit the second highest clean and jerk that he's ever hit. I think it was, or maybe even the highest. It could have even been as high as 190, like really good clean and jerk. Maybe it was just 185, but right up there with his 2016 kind of levels. I think he probably was competing. No, you know, I think he was going at 73. I think he was at 73, so it was actually a really big session for him. And this is clearly Danny's final heavy session before he competed, because he's obviously one of the lighter lifters. So this would have been his last one. I guess he would have had 2-ish days to rest. Then he probably competed on the 20th of September. This is the 17th. So let's see how this 170 moves. I'm assuming he makes it, but I can't quite remember. He's always just been a little bit better in the clean than in the jerk. Most recently missing a few jerks internationally. But that still looks pretty good. Not quite as solid as a 60, but it still looked pretty good. And a very easy 320 total for the training day.
It's almost like there's too much to capture right now. Your Kwosung Chun is a 55 kilo.
The most perfect lifter. I just did a podcast with Mezzo about 3-4 hours ago. I asked him who his favourite weightlifters to watch were, and the first person he said was Kwosung Chun. He said that he thinks that she just has the best technique in the world, the most desirable technique in the world, which is really amazing to hear from him. So 170. Did we not just see 170? I think we just saw 170. We got 170 again. I guess it's taking a few singles. Pulling a Tatiana Kasharina with the 2 singles at 170. That was a better jerk. Maybe that's why he did it again. He just wanted to secure that overhead a bit nicer.
Just as easy.
Ali Mendez, 2017 world champion in the 85 kilo class, famously beat Kinu Tristami. Just working on some pulls. He wasn't in great shape. I mean, he got hurt, and he's just not had anywhere near the level of international prowess, I guess, that he had back in 2017. I mean, he snatched 180 in training. He clean and jerked 220 in training, world record, or equal to. But he was in incredible shape, and then he's just never been able to put it out there on the international platform. Here's 160. I think this might be the final lift of the video. But guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be uploading more of these sorts of videos. The camera quality will certainly be better over the next few weeks, but thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next week.